In the last edition of Tuesday Tip, I talked about the Affordable Care Act requirement for select employers to send out W-2s if the employer has more than 250 W-2s for the calendar year of 2012. It's important for employers who must fulfill this requirement to provide some advance notice to employees. The employee is likely to be surprised when they get their W-2s, first of all, by seeing that this box is completed that has not been completed before. And they may be confused as to whether that amount is being reported as income. So you should clarify that you're reporting it because it's a requirement of the Affordable Care Act and that the amount reported is not taxable. The other thing that employees may be confused about is that the amount may look larger than what they're accustomed to thinking their health care benefits are. Remember that the amount reported in Box 12DD is the sum of what the employee is paying plus what the employer is contributing. Most employees are just going to think about the amount that they have contributed each month or each payday. So this is a good time not only to provide good advance notice about the W-2, but also a good time to reinforce how much an employee's health care is really worth, because they don't often think about the amount the employer is kicking in. The other question that often comes up about the Affordable Care Act is how to calculate full-time equivalent, or FTEs. The Act applies to employers who have 50 or more full-time equivalent employees. So if you have part-time employees, you need to convert their hours to full-time equivalent. The way that you can do that is to add up the hours that part-timers work in a month, and then divide that total by 120, and you'll get the FTE calculation. For example, if I have 45 full-time employees and I have 20 part-time employees who work 30 hours a week, the aggregate hours the part-timers work is 600, or 20 times 30. I want to divide that 600 by 120, and that equals 5. So in this case, I have 45 full-time and 5 part-time employees, but with a full-time equivalent of 5. Therefore, my FTE base is 50, and the Affordable Care Act would apply. In the next edition of Tuesday Tip, I'll be taking a break from compliance issues and talk about employee recognition. I'll talk about why employee recognition is so important for retention, and then also I'll share some tips for low-cost recognition ideas.